What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since my last video, but today we are going to continue the breakdown series. I'll be breaking down the match in the post I created for Chelsea's Conference League game against Servette. From the initial concept to the final touches, I'll take you step by step through the entire process so you can see how it all comes together. Whether you're into designing or just a regular Chelsea fan looking for behind the scenes content, this is one for you. Let's get started. Before we get started, if you're loving my design work and want access to premium, fully editable PSD files each month, do check out my Patreon page. It has affordable membership options starting from the bronze at just $5, where you get access to awesome design packs to enhance your project. For just $15 per month, which is the premium version of my membership, you unlock even more cool content.
Rounds and rounds we go. Didn't think you would ever believe in me. Now I see your colors, now they're in my dreams. Do I need a touch or do I just?
So let's get right into it. So this is the final design and this is how it is going to look like at the end. So we have a lot going on, so I'm going to turn it off and take it one step at a time. So let's begin with what I started with. It's a black background, really simple. You can use a shape or you can do control backspace, and I think that should work. So you can create a new layer and do control backspace, alt backspace, control backspace, anyone that works for you. So give me a second. Let me move this all the way up. So if you do control backspace, it fills it with the back one. Alt backspace, it fills it with the white one. So it's something that you can use, but you can use a solid color as well. It depends on how you want to come up with your background. Now let's get started. The next thing I did was I looked for a conference league background. So I just went hunting, look for background, look for a stadium, and I basically placed the stadium there so we can see the conference league trophy. So from there I basically added a bit of level just to make the background dark for the glows that will be added on. So the next thing I added was the pattern. So I got a pattern off the internet, and what I did was I basically used color range. So I went to select color range and I picked the green, and this allowed me to select the greens of this, and I basically made a clip, and then I added an outer glow to just make it a bit brighter. So the next step was basically adding the trophy. So I added the Conference League trophy I got from the internet, and I basically added a bit of lightning from the light. So we have one from the left and one from the right, and the next one was added more glows, which so how to create the glows: you create a new layer, pick a brush, then you increase the brush size, you set the layer to linear dodge, and from there you can just click and you have your glow. So that's how I created my glow. Then the next one is bringing the players in. So I started with this in Kunku. I did my normal color grading and my normal retouch, in which I'll put a link to a video if you want to know how to retouch up in the description or in the card above. So I did my hue saturation, my levels, and my brightness as usual. Then I did my exposure. So I basically brought exposure down to allow me to add the hue and saturation to it. So this is the glows that I added. Really simple. So you just how to get this, you just pick hue and saturation, clip it, click colorize, you try and match the color, right? And you basically do this, and you can invert it and basically paint where you feel the light is going to appear. So after that, I added the grass that the players will be standing on. And again made it darker and just as little color to make the colors a bit to my liking. So the next thing was I added Noni Madueke knee sliding. Again, I added my levels, added my brightness for the bright part, then hue and saturation to make the whites a bit whiter, and the curve for the eyes, and I made it dark because I'm going to do or add the lightning. Then I added the lightning using the same hue and saturation method I showed, and then I added another hue and saturation just to make it a bit more pop. Then I added the grass, right? So this is a grass effect. I added the grass there to give it a bit of depth to make it look like he is sliding and the grass is really high. Then this is basically me adding the logo. So I basically do a stroke with the rectangle and I paint the stroke back there, and added a noise texture, the Chelsea logo, and an outer glow which is blue, and another glow like what I showed you on a linear dodge, and I basically painted on it to give it a bit more glow. And basically did the same thing for the Servette logo, stroke, rectangle, noise, logo, outer glow, and glow again. Pretty simple and pretty easy. Then the conference logo. Then I added a few details. So Chelsea was a Servette, added a rectangle, and I added the details, the time, and I added a little GMT at the bottom there. Then the next thing I did was final touches, right? So let me turn the final ones off. So what I like to do is I basically like to do control shift control, let me do it again, it's shift control alt E, right, and it merges all the layers together. So what I did was I basically merged all the layers together and I added a camera raw effect. So let me enter the camera raw effect and let's see what I did. So this is basically all the effects I use. I'll go through slowly and you can take a look, and if you want to copy it and use it in your design, just feel free to do so. But these are the camera raw effects that I used. And after that, I basically added a path blur just to blur the down part, just to give it more depth. So I added a path blur and it gave it more depth, as you can see. So I basically do the float blur. So let me enter, and these are my points. I have one point on top, one in the middle, and one below. So the ones at top are giving the focus, right? So here you will be able to see it, and I blurred the down part just to give it that effect. Then I added the glitch effect, which you have seen in most of my videos, and adding the color lookups. So I choose color lookup. The first one you can see is the first one. I put it on screen and I basically painted the places where I feel there will be light, just to give a little bit of effect. And I did other color. I did the spray strip. I did the 4 colors. Then the next one I did was a soft warming look, and I just gave it a cover around it, the cover effect, and my logo. So this is basically how I came up with this. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. The only thing is that you need to find your assets really well. The background, the stadium, the conference league assets, and the trophy as well, right? Okay. So once you're able to find out with the grass, just imagine it's not really hard, and just trying to master the lightning and the shadows, which with time. And I've also done a video on how to make the highlights, how to make retouching, and I'll link all that in the video if you want to focus on these aspects of design. But overall, this is the final look, and this is how I made this. It was really simple and it took me close like 2 hours to make this. So the more you practice, the better you get at it. So this is the end of the video, but before I end, I will tell you guys to go and check my Patreon once again. I have the PSAs uploaded there, and you can either you can either buy it one time, or you can as well just subscribe to my Patreon and you will never miss any TSDs upload on there. So see the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.